Wish 1075. How's it going, everybody? 8 on the clock. It's your boy DJ A to the D to the AM. DJ Adam from on board the iconic Wish 1075 bus, which today is parked right here at the activity area of Eton Centris, courtesy of Eton Properties. To all the OPM fans outside, make some noise one time! Whoa, that's crazy energy. We love you guys. Maraming salamat sa pagdayo. By the way, thank you for sticking around and also saying hello to our radio listeners. Without further ado, for our main act on Tuesday episode of the Road Show, we got a P-pop girl group fresh off their debut in Escolta, Manila a couple days back. None other than XONARA. Girls, welcome to the West Wales. Thank you so much. How does it feel to be on board the Wish Bus? But before you answer that question, by the way, please introduce yourselves one by one. And if you got that routine going on, you may do so. Go ahead.
Hello everyone, I'm Yurko. Hello, we are XONARA.
Let's go. Actually, we're going to circle back to my first question, but I just want to put it out there. For those who don't know, I know your breakdown of XONARA. What was the origin of your group name?
Actually, XONARA has three elements. Sonar, Nara, and Sona. So Sonar, it represents our stories, our voice, what you cannot see. It's about the feeling, what's within. Nara, it's our national tree. It represents our grit. And Sora, we pay tribute to Tanang Sorako for her compassion and bravery, and we represent the same thing as her heroism with her love. And the X, it stands for you, me, or anybody, inclusivity.
Awesome stuff. Very patriotic and very inclusive. But I'm Salamat. Can we put our hands together for XONARA one time? Yes. Now, circling back to my first question, how does it feel to be finally on board the iconic Wish 1075 bus?
It was really exciting and inspiring for us and to perform here. And since actually first time ko talaga namin mag-perform dito, and we're just so grateful and happy to be here. And sana po na-enjoy po tayong lahat kasi this is the night.
Let's go for sure. And we are very delighted that you guys actually boarded the Wish Bus. It's our sincere pleasure and honor. Now, what's the first thing that came to mind when you were given a schedule for this Wish Bus guesting? And how did your kuyas from SB19 brief you about what it's like to be on board the Wish Bus?
It's like a wish come true, di ba? And sa mga kuyas naman po namin, very po talaga sila supportive and very well guided po kami sa hindi lang po sa Wish Bus, pati sa lahat ng performances and lahat po na nasabi na sa amin, which is yung isa po talaga na tumatak sa akin is, okay, ito, ibibigay namin yung pen sa inyo. Pero kayo na bahala kung anong gagawin sa pen na yan. Yun po kayo tumatak sa amin kasi yun nga po, parang there is this one moment where we sit with Kuya Pablo po before the debut. And then he tackles about his journey and how everything was formed. And at that moment po, it opened our eyes actually na this isn't just our dream, but it's actually an extension of a dream that is beyond ours.
Thank you very much. Very passionate moving down. Maraming salamat. Now, coming off of your very successful debut, right? Last May 16, which our team attended, by the way, we covered that event, and we saw clips also and footages na nandito mga kulis ko sa Gendy, right? Sa Escolta, Manila. What's the biggest thing you've learned so far from being under 1Z Entertainment and working alongside UMG Philippines and Republic Records?
Actually, to be really grounded in all possibilities. Yun nga po sinabi ko natin he shared na sobrang kabado nilang po for us, and he told us na magkasalamat pero magkasalamat. Brilliant, dynamic, and humble, be thankful as always. And there's this one thing I actually share po na sinasabi natin po ng Coach G. Lahat po nagpapakataas din ay binababa at lahat po na nagpapakababa ay tinataas po. And that best represents po yung tool po and values po ng team.
Awesome stuff, and you are a world-class company, right? Shout outs, by the way, once again to UMG Philippines, Republic Records, and 1Z Entertainment. Now, lighter question, who is the most excited about this Wish Bus guesting? And sino naman yung vocal about being nervous? Meron ba?
Actually, lahat naman a group. And every time naman po, like before nang nag-perform, meron po kaming ritual na never po namin, like non-negotiable po, dapat po namin gawin every before performance. Like, we talk po, nag-aalay po kami, oh, ganito yung nararamdaman ko. So, yeah, lahat po talaga, sobrang excited po kami. And sobrang kabado po talaga kami. Since, syempre, sobrang dami po talaga first time.
Awesome stuff, but we love the aura, the energy, the vibe. Maraming salamat once again for being here. Now, I'm sure yung parang perception ng mga tao, yung nakikita sila finished product na, right? Assumption iba, overnight success or whatnot. Pero meron kayong unseen struggles, right? Can you talk us through those unseen struggles and what kept you motivated?
Sobrang luto po kami sa kasi we all came from different walks of life. We all have different perspectives. And now that we are in one group, we're actually getting strength from each other to show up because Sonara is full of vulnerable people. And being vulnerable is not weak. Vulnerable is actually strength because it makes you human, it makes you grounded. And isa po yung pillar po ng Sonara is just being human, being raw, being authentic. So, yun po ang pinaka-struggle namin. Actually, hindi po kami makapaniwala na nandito na po kami. Nasa isip pa lang po talaga namin, nag-training lang tayo last month. So, now we're here in front of people and wish was guys, dati po, nasa YouTube yan po. So, we're very happy to be here po tonight. Thank you po.
That's very flattering, and I thought you were going to end with an I. Thank you. You answered that very pleasant-like. Pero out of curiosity, how was Sonara formed?
Actually, yung po namin, 2 years po namin pinaghirapan. Yung journey po namin sa 1Z, hindi po siya naging madali. Since, yun nga po, nandito po kasi yung laban talaga. Like, hindi po namin iniisip na competition ng isa't isa. Kundi, ang gusto lang po namin, higitan po talaga yung sarili namin. And yun po, thankful lang po ako sa 1Z kasi hindi po nila kami sinashape sa, ganito ka dapat. Pero, hindi, gusto namin na maging ikaw ka. So, parang dumating po kami sa yung fullest potential po namin dahil po sa 1Z. So, thankful po kami.
Shout out to Manzi. Kumbaga, you don't want you to fit the mold, just be yourself.
Yes.
Right? Now for my next question, what do you want your fans to feel after your Wish Was debut, after this performance of the week?
We're always starting and like to be in this position. We're so incredibly grateful. There are no other words for that. Something that we would like the fans to take away, and hopefully future fans will start to have is our energy, our passion, and our talent po. We hope that after the performance po, maramdaman po sila.
Of course. You're so spoken, picture. But anyway, yes, just for comment written, those are my questions na tayo. Who is more likely to forget choreography? Right, Sino? Can you introduce yourself and talk us through it?
Anong name na to?
Most of us, like,
Right.
but yes po, sa drawing ko po talaga, dito, sa one scene lang po talaga, siya po talaga.
Wala na ba?
Right.
Wala.
And by the way, with all due humility and respect, I didn't want to, put a spotlight on flaws. But, parang katuwaan na, di ba? Pwede kayo mag-bookingan actually, Kasi family-friendly show to, kaya mag-aaway. Next question, who is the loudest on the group chat? Sino pinaka-active sa group chat? Hey, good morning, girls! Kamusta? Ano ulam nyo? Mga gano'n. Okay. I think unanimous. Nani, talk us through yung pagiging active mo